Hello everyone, this is Shannon from That's So Poe, and today I just wanted to do a quick video thanking everybody who has been watching my videos and commenting and supporting me during my first year on Booktube. So today is my 1-year anniversary on Booktube, and I thought that I would take the time to thank everyone and really let you guys know how much fun this year has been. I have not only read so many more books and such a wider variety of books than I would have done without the interactions on Booktube, but it's just been a fun community, and I feel like I've made a lot of really interesting friends kind of all over the world, so that's been wonderful. I also wanted to take the time to just shout out a few of the other Booktubers that I watch who are quite small and who I think should have way more subscribers than they do because they produce such good quality content. And I thought that that would be such a nice way to celebrate my 1 year on Booktube. So first is Wendy at BookNerdTV. Wendy makes such great videos. She talks about a lot of interesting themes. She reads really widely. She reads kind of all sorts of genres and is just very thoughtful in the way that she talks about books. I very much enjoy watching her channel. Recently, she did the Count of Monte Cristo read-along with Dee Dee at Brown Girl Reading, and that just sounded like so much fun and made me really interested in reading the Count of Monte Cristo. I get a lot of book recommendations from her channel, so I think that if you haven't checked her out, please go ahead and do so. There's a lot of good content on there. Next is Cynthia at BookWhimsy. Cynthia is, I believe, a professor of history, maybe focusing on women's history. And whenever she talks about things, especially anything to do with women or historical events, she's so intelligent and so insightful in the way that she talks about these books. But she also just has like such a really positive vibe on her channel that it's so fun to watch her videos and listen to what she's been reading. She has very eclectic tastes. She does read quite a bit of romance, which I always like getting recommendations for, but also really quite wide. She is Latina, and I especially loved what she was reading during kind of Hispanic Heritage Month Latinx-a-thon, finding out all of those books and sort of what her perspective on them was. So I thoroughly enjoy watching her channel, and I would recommend you check her out. Next is Ava at Ava Strange. Ava is a German booktuber, although she does booktube in English. You may remember I've mentioned her a couple times on my channel before. We buddy read The Overstory by Richard Powers together. And the great thing about Ava is that not only does she have just razor sharp wit, she's so smart and so good at kind of looking into things and tearing apart arguments, but she's so funny too. She's got a really dry, subtle sense of humor, and that often comes across in her videos too. I get so much enjoyment out of watching her talk about videos, both the ones she loves and the ones she doesn't like as much. She has very discerning taste and a lot of really insightful things to say about so many different books. She loves historical fiction and fantasy and mystery and all sorts of different genres. She also loves a lot of nature writing, and she goes on hikes and sometimes will vlog that. So there is so much to get out of her channel, and I really highly recommend this, especially if you like a little bit of kind of that sharp, dry humor. I love her channel for that. Next is Laurie at Girl Who Books Built. Laurie is a somewhat new booktuber, and she creates these videos which are very short, just a couple of minutes long, that review books in a really succinct and beautiful way. She has a lovely way of phrasing things and gets to the heart of what's important about these books, really focusing on kind of their impact. I really enjoy her videos, and if you're looking to maybe include some shorter videos in your watch list, I highly recommend you check out her channel. And lastly is Mariana at Quesada. Mariana, I believe, is based in Mexico City, and her videos are in Spanish, but she subtitles all of them, which is so wonderful. So I love watching Mariana's videos. She reads, again, pretty widely. Lots of people do. She reads a lot of romance, which I love hearing about, as well as I think like some mysteries and many other genres as well. One of the things that I've really noticed is that Mariana does excellent vlogs. She makes really, really good vlogs and has done a lot of vlogs like showing around Mexico City. So especially if you're interested in seeing a city that you haven't been to, or maybe you love Mexico City and just want to be reminded of it, I think that her videos are a lot of fun. And again, she has really interesting things to say. So if you're interested in checking out something maybe not in English and just using subtitles if you need them, I think her channel is an excellent place to start. Okay, so those were just a few of the small booktubers that I watch that I just adore their content. If any of them sounded interesting to you, please check them out. I'm sure you get a lot out of them as well. And thank you to everybody who watches my videos, because I'm also a small booktuber. I really appreciate it, especially I love all of the comments. I love the conversations. I love both the comments that people leave me on my videos and the responses people give me on the comments I leave on their videos. So thank you to everybody for being such a wonderful community, and here's to another great year.